Hey guys, it's the Green Crayon here with your March awareness nails, or my March awareness nails. I don't know. They're someone's. They belong to someone. The first one is Save Your Vision month, so this runs through the whole of the month of March, and personally I think these are adorable. Wait until you see them at the end, they're so cute. I'm starting off with Maybelline's Dr. Rescue Peel Off Base Coat, which I would not recommend. It doesn't really dry properly and it's really sticky and thick. So if you have the choice, get a better one or just don't use it at all. I just bought it, so I was just trying it out for this video, but generally it's not the greatest. And the quality of the nail varnish is going to go down even further now because I'm just using a black nail varnish that I had in reserve for when I ran out, and I haven't been able to go out and get any more, so this is like the best that I could find. I'm not even going to tell you the name of it because it's just rubbish. I think it was like 99 pence, but black nail varnish, you need to use black nail varnish. Then I'm putting some Nails Ink Floral Street, or just any white that you've got, in a bottle top lid to use as a canvas, and then I'm taking a large dotty tool, I think this is just from Poundland, and drawing two dots quite close together at the end of my nail. Then I'm taking the same black as before and doing the same but with a smaller dotty tool and putting smaller dots inside the bigger ones to make eyes. Then just clean up the awful black nail varnish that we spilt before and put on a top coat, and we're done. And that's it. I think it's like super subtle and super cute, and you can totally use it just for like Halloween. I don't think you just need to use this for like Save Your Vision month. I really like these personally, and I think I might just wear them, but yeah, we're done. We can move on. And next we have Sleep Awareness Week, which is the 6th to the 13th of March. I don't think people quite realise how much not being able to sleep consistently affects your day, but as someone who struggles a lot with like just waking up a lot in the night, it can properly affect everything from like how you speak, how you think, how you concentrate. It's like a lot bigger than people think it is. So I put on a base coat and then use Nails Ink in Floral Street again, or just a white nail varnish. Then I'm using Bliss Kiss Simply Peel as our latex barrier. If you don't know what that is, I'll put the link to my review in the description so you can check that out, but basically it just stops nail varnish getting on your fingers. Make sure you put that on every finger except your middle finger. I mean, you can put it on if you really want to, it's just you don't need it. Then I'm putting Nails Ink, Upper Park Road and Black Taxi into a bottle cap, again just use as a palette. And if you're thinking, why didn't you use Black Taxi in the last video, in the last nails for the black? Well, I don't have enough of it, okay? I didn't think this through, I promise. Then I'm taking some tweezers and a little bit of makeup sponge and sponging on the pink sort of about halfway down, going downwards. You'll see why later, it'll make more sense if you watch this whole thing. And then I also decided to add Royal Red from Fern, which is Fern Cotton's nail varnish collection, because I thought I needed a different colour, but that's up to you. And then I took a dotting tool and white and went over it so that there was two sort of eye shapes on top of where we did the sort of gradient before. This would be a lot easier if you could see the finished nails. This does make sense, I promise. So I was going to use the Black Taxi and a nail art brush, but I was like, no, I'm just going to use one of the pens. I'm sorry guys, I tried and then I was like, no, this is easier. I'm making sort of eye shapes. You can probably see why we were doing this now. And then, yeah, just sort of cartoon eyes. Then I'm doing a gradient with a makeup sponge, which is why we put the Simply Peel on before. I'm using Nails Ink, the Thames, but you can just use any grey, as well as the whites that you used before. You don't want to go that far down, and you can do it from the top. And then you probably want to seal that with a base coat before you do the next step. And then what you should do is peel off the latex barrier now before the nail varnish on it dries, but I completely forgot that I had it on. So I'm taking the nail art pen and I'm drawing Z's across the nails, like sort of sleep Z's. Make sure that you're doing this the right way around because you are doing it backwards to where you're looking at it, so it's kind of hard to get it right. And I sort of started off having an order for which I put them in, and then I just sort of went for it. So whatever, up to you. Then you can peel off the latex barrier, put on a top coat, and we're done. These were a lot more complicated than I originally planned them to be. The next one is Women and Girls with HIV or AIDS Awareness Day, which is March 10th. I don't think this is a thing in the UK, but it should be. Like, doesn't really matter to me anyway, so awareness, whatever. Unfortunately, I had to go down like the most stereotypical feminine route for this because I couldn't think of anything else, so I'm sorry in advance. Apart from a top and a base coat, the only two colours I used for this were Nails Ink in Upper Park Road and Nails Ink in Tate, which is just pink and red. First, I'm putting Upper Park Road on every finger except my middle finger, and then Tate is going on the middle one. Then I am painting a red ribbon on every one of the pink nails, and then I'm doing the symbol for female in pink on the red nail, and then that's literally it. Like, we're done. Also, if you want to know, my brushes are from Twinkle Tea, but you can just use any sort of brush. These are specifically nail art brushes, but just any sort of little brush will do. And then don't forget to put on a top coat, of course. Again, I apologise for the picture. I am basically just saying, like, look at all these stereotypes that I've managed to get into this video. I didn't mean it. I couldn't think of anything else. I needed something to hold for the photograph. I'm sorry. It's for charity. Please be nice. Tip for this month: if you want to see more stuff that I've done, check out my Instagram at voldycat7. I post nail art stuff all the time, and if you try any of this, please tag it in the crayon box on Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I would love to see it, like, I really would, but apparently no one is trying this. I don't blame them, to be honest. I haven't done any of these since I've originally done them. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm just gonna go. If you have any requests or questions, then leave them in the comments, and I will see you next Wednesday. Hopefully this is going to be one like I don't actually post on Wednesday.